All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the Bunk and Pick podcast. Here we're rolling balls already. Rolling balls with some new music.
Retooled.
Retooled, that's for sure.
Retooled. We're not tools, but we retooled.
Well,
we're not
I don't know,
tools.
just somebody out there in the world. I'm sure I'm a tool, but that's okay. I was a real big jerk in kitchens. So.
Boy, you're a tool.
Anyways, welcome everyone. We do have the Bunk and Pick podcast here for you. I'm Pick.
And
Bunk over there.
The Bunkler.
If you're watching on YouTube, you can see our beautiful faces.
You can. And we have our signature hat,
the hot dog hat. The hot dog hat. I like it a lot.
The pontoons.
Yes, that's not a pontoon.
It's close to a pontoon.
I'm going to have to get a custom-made pontoon hat just for you.
I do like the hot dog hat.
It's got to be like the half-missed cheese on the side.
I like the pontoon. I like the hot dog hat. I like the color scheme. Looks good.
Well, if you've never heard us before, we are Bunk and Pick. We are a father-son podcast. You can probably tell which one's the father and which one's the son. I would hope.
I hope so.
God,
I'm a little grayer. That's the only thing.
I would really hope. I got 2 kids, so I'm getting gray real quick. We are going to talk a little bit about sports, but mostly just have fun, right?
Yeah.
We like to shoot the shit, have fun. We decided, hey, let's make a podcast because we talk about sports and make fun of each other constantly anyways. Who cares who hears it? Let's just make fun of each other and have it recorded.
That's right.
So that's where we're at now.
I like it.
So if you are a returning guest, thank you so much for coming back. I know we've been on a small hiatus working on some things behind the scenes.
We've been on a long
I'll tell you
hiatus.
what, family things really threw a wrench in a lot of things there for a bit. But
well, we didn't want to start and stop, so we're ready now. We're back. We're back, baby.
We are definitely back.
In the words
for
of
sure.
the great, wonderful George Costanza. We're back, baby.
It's the summer of Bunk and Pick.
The summer. I think it is, maybe.
So we are back. We're doing it, and excited to bring this to you guys. Bunk, anything special for the people before we get going here?
I'm happy to be back. We're 2 months into baseball, right? 2 months, I think.
It's 3 months.
3 months, 3 months. A lot of stuff has gone on. A lot of sports.
March, April, May. That was
March,
really
April.
bad math, buddy.
Hey. Okay, 3 months. Crap.
That was horrible math.
Wow.
That was some bad math.
And I've been watching it all too. I'm surprised. No, I'm happy to be back.
Can we just say that you started this year in baseball exactly the same way you started? The Yankees suck. They're going to be so bad.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. They had a small losing streak of like 2 games. Yeah, they suck ass. They're going to be terrible.
The Yankees are my team. If you've listened before, and if you look right back behind me, back there somewhere, there's a Yankee hat.
Wasn't even close to pointing to it.
I know.
But hey, you tried.
There it is. There's the Yankee hat. Anyway, I'm a Yankee fan. Loved my Yanks.
Yep.
And I'm a true Yankee fan because I get mad when they lose. And
that is a true. You boo Judge when he doesn't get a hit in the game.
I will never boo Judge. He is my favorite player. He's my favorite all time.
All time.
I got to be
Oh
honest.
my
I like
God.
him. I like the way he handles himself. He's a real gentleman.
All right. We'll get to that when we talk about baseball here in a little bit, okay?
We will.
First and foremost, I want to get into a new segment on the show.
Yes. I'm liking
I'd love
it.
to hear.
Are you ready for it?
Give me that music. You didn't give me that music. There it goes. We got ourselves some Bunk blunders. Bunk's blunders.
They're going to be either blunders or gripes. And so here's my gripe for this.
Oh, boy.
I got to tell you. So I am a huge, huge, huge Yankee fan.
Wait, you?
I am. And Trent Grisham this year. Let's talk Trent Grisham. Center fielder. He's pretty hot. He's kind of slowing down, though, to be honest with you. I think it's catching up to him. But let me ask you a question. Have you watched him play out there in the outfield?
I've watched a lot of the Yankees play in the outfield, and it is concerning, my friend.
All right, let me. And he's won the Gold Glove 2 times. I think he won it with San Diego. Can he not freaking catch a ball over his head? Does he have to catch every ball at his waist like he's casually trying to catch a freaking ball? It so pisses me off every time.
You're getting so ridiculous.
God, I hate it. You know what? It's going to be a critical part in the game, and he's going to do a stupid ass thing, catch it at his friggin' waist level, and he's going to drop it. I don't understand. I don't friggin' understand it. He's so like lackadaisical out there, and he's won Gold Gloves, and I don't understand it.
But he catches the ball.
Yeah, he does, but it's pissing me off.
Here,
I'm being honest with you. I can't stand watching it.
what about? Would you rather have him out there or the Martian?
No, the Martian's friggin' horrible, dude.
It looked like Little League baseball player trying to catch a ball when they played Tampa.
He is getting better, but good Lord. But you know what? I give it to him. He's not actually like the greatest outfielder, but Grisham is supposed to be the guy, center field. He doesn't. Come on, man. Can you take one more step and catch it over your head like a normal person? I'm so frustrated with that dude. He's pissing me off. And if he starts not hitting, I'm right on the bandwagon, bench his ass.
That'll only take one game. one 0 for 4 game.
He just does
and
it. He just like catches him like weirdly, and he doesn't like even turn his glove like upside down. He catches it like you would catch it over your head, but it's the weirdest shit I've ever seen.
What?
I hate it, man. Hate it.
He's
gonna cost us some games.
Oh
he
my!
is.
Oh my!
He's gonna do it.
My God!
I'd bench
cost
him.
us some games.
I'd bench him.
Oh my! Oh my Lord!
He's not hitting dingers anymore either. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Judge is still hitting dingers. That's for sure.
Judge is hitting dingers.
Okay.
I don't know. That's my grump. I mean, I'm very grumpy about that.
So do you believe you got a lot of anger about it?
I do. It really makes me mad, man. Every time a ball's hit, he just nonchalantly walks out there and they friggin'.
Do you think it's because like the new style of baseball compared to your old style where you gotta get both hands up on the glove to catch it?
Aren't you supposed to catch the ball like over your head?
You're just supposed to catch the ball.
He's like a friggin' claw it.
Yeah, but he catches it.
Yeah, I've seen him miss some.
And Gold Gloves.
Well, those are old time. I don't know how. Maybe he changed his style. I don't like it.
Wow, you are
very angry about it.
Very angry.
I watched the game, and every time it's hit the center, I'm like, shit. He's gonna claw the thing.
That's wild.
He claws it.
That's wild. That pisses you off. Would you rather have Bellinger out there?
I like Belly.
Would you rather have him playing center?
Yeah, I think he's a great outfielder.
He's made more errors.
At least he tries to catch the ball correctly. Give him that. Jesus Christ.
You are like George Costanza. Put them in cotton. They need cotton uniforms.
Sorry, but that just aggravates me. My blood pressure's going up, but just even thinking about it right now. Just really pisses me off.
Get the monitor on your arm.
It pisses me off, man.
See the heartbeat raise.
I gotta tell you, since game one, I was what's he done? And every game he does it. Just watch him. He claws at it, and he catches. I don't know how he catches it.
He catches it every time.
He's made some stupid errors out there too. He's like
so of all of them, besides your golden boy, the golden boy.
Goldie never does.
Not Goldschmidt.
I know who you mean. He doesn't. Aaron Judge is a great outfielder.
He is a very good outfielder.
He should get more credit for being on the defensive side, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but he hits the shit out of the ball.
He does. He does good. So, I mean, that was my grump for the day.
Well, that ties us in. That brings us in to a little bit about sports just in general.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And I think the big sports that are going on right now, right? You got some finals going on right now, right?
Yep.
NBA, which was wild game, that first game.
Yes.
Which was awesome to see. And the NHL finals.
NHL, that was been amazing. A good one. And let me tell you what I watched last night. Women's College World Series.
I did too. And my God, Texas aired themselves out of the national championship.
They played again tonight.
They aired themselves out of that game.
I will say they gave away at least
they
two
gave
of
away
those
three.
Runs.
They gave away three.
I know.
Of them.
And then in the last inning, I know. It was hard to watch.
I thought they were going to win it too. I thought they were going to walk off.
I did too.
That pitcher for Texas Tech.
She's good.
Holy crap.
She's good, but they've pitched her every inning of every game, and you see her every day. I think I think they're gonna beat them tonight.
Yeah,
that's my guess.
I've got a gripe about those series. The officiating has been unbelievably bad.
In the college, women's?
Yes.
Really?
I've watched both games.
Are you talking like the umpire behind the plate?
Yes, both, all of them.
I will say the last girl that was up, those 2 strikes were not strikes that he called.
No.
I was a little.
They were so inside.
Yeah, that was not good.
But I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the interference in the base path on the steal in game 1.
Oh, yeah.
She wasn't in the base path. Also, they need to change some of these friggin' rules in softball. I did some digging on the rules. The taking players out, but can bring them back in shit.
Oh, I know.
That needs to go.
I know. Everybody's available, basically, for anything.
Yeah. They're taking a pitcher out to pitch against, and then they brought the starter back in.
That's can do that.
That's bullshit.
Come on, man. Boy, you're an angry beaver today.
That's bullshit, though.
Angry.
Oh, my God. Son of a bitch. It's aggravating.
I watched that, and I didn't watch I wasn't watching a basketball game.
I was simulcast, my friend.
Were you simulcast? Did you? So the story on that Texas Tech coach is pretty cool, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Coming from Louisiana, University of Louisiana, pretty much brought his whole team over, and then they spent $1 million on that pitcher.
But did you do you know his backstory? Like he was just a guide. He was a hunting guide, and he raised like dogs and stuff. And he took people to Mexico on guides, and he was doing that and just like coaching his daughter's softball team. And he went down there, and one of the cartels kind of stopped him, and I mean he. Yeah, gave him a hard time, and then the government officials down in Mexico told him to quit coming down because he's bringing these high-profile guys down that are going to just get kidnapped. And,
oh my God!
And he said, "Don't do it anymore." So he spent more time with softball, and he kind of built himself up from just a little league softball coach. It's pretty impressive.
That is impressive. I mean, his interviewing skills, holy crap!
But he's not I get it, but look at him now; he's in the championship.
I thought Orgeron was bad. Listening to that guy, this guy, man, I can't. I'm having a hard time. He's got some marbles in the old mouth while he's talking.
He does. If I didn't know his backstory, I probably would have said something cruel about him. But I knew his backstory, so I was like, I don't
know the backstory. I'm going to be cruel.
The Texas coach is like what from?
He's Australian. He was a elite pitcher for a long time.
Yeah.
Fast pitch pitcher.
Isn't that cool?
That is pretty cool.
Hello, mate.
But also change the fucking rules because there's some horrible rules.
Those rules will change when Trent Grisham decides to catch a ball over his friggin' head, which will be never.
I hope he does tonight. I hope he does.
If he makes an error, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to friggin' scream at the television.
You're going to text me immediately.
Oh, I will text you immediately. As soon as he makes like a drop one. He's going to drop one. You can't catch him at your friggin' knees and not drop him. I mean, he's going to drop one. The claw. I'm calling him the claw from now on. The claw catcher.
What movie was that? The Claw. The Claw's coming.
I remember that.
The Claw.
That was a Jim Carrey.
Yes, it was.
Carrey movie.
Oh, horrible. Liar, liar.
Liar, liar. There you go.
Horrible.
There you go.
Horrible part of that movie. It's hilarious movie.
It was hilarious.
Great movie.
Hilarious.
Great movie.
But yeah, I didn't watch basketball, but I did. I was keeping up with the score, and it was a big upset.
All right. I'm a bit of a degenerate, so the phone had Tampa playing Texas. Rangers and Rays.
Okay.
One computer had the softball game. Another computer had the basketball game. I was watching all three, my friend.
I was a tour. I had the computer with the Yankees, and then I was watching the Women's World Series.
Well, how about Junior Caminero, my friend?
I know. I dropped him from my fantasy team.
You're an idiot.
He sucked there for like forever. As soon as I dropped him, you picked him up, and then he's like hitting the ball.
He's killing the ball.
I know. He is a good player. I
have
no
19 RBIs in 10 games.
Patience level is pretty zero on these guys. I give them 1 week. 1 week, you're out.
Yankees fan.
1 week, you suck. What can I say? I'm consistent. I've dropped a whole bunch of guys, and then I was like, I probably should have kept him. And I got guys that I probably should drop.
Yeah.
Now I'm afraid to drop anybody. I got Mike Trout, and I'm benching him.
That's fair. He's not hitting the ball.
He was a little bit when he came back.
What? Speaking of Trout, how do you feel about that whole situation with him? Do you think he's better just staying DH, or do you think Washington should put him back in the outfield?
Washington?
Ron Washington's there.
Oh, Ron Washington. Probably just DH him because he gets hurt all the time.
Right.
But if it was, I'm sure he doesn't want to DH.
No.
I mean, that's not him. He's a ball player. I don't know.
But you have to protect him because you have to protect the team.
He's just gets. I mean, I love the guy, but he's literally hurt all the time.
When he's hurt, the team does not do anything.
No.
And when he's healthy, they're competitive.
And they're better than they've been. I will say this: they have a better team this year than I anticipated.
They do.
They're not going anywhere.
No,
but,
their problem has always been pitching.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, they go out and sign these guys that are like 4th or 5th to be their ace.
Yeah, they have like a bunch of no-namers.
Right.
But
if you can't pitch, you won't win.
No, I agree.
I mean, we've seen it time and time and time again.
Well, here's the thing with Trout. If you don't need him in the outfield, then,
right.
DH. Or eventually maybe he'll, you know what? Is he going to do like everybody else does in baseball? Migrate to first base. That's what they all do.
Yeah, it is what they all do.
That is what they all do. I mean, look, Harper's over there now. And
who is the first baseman? I can't even tell you that. Angels first baseman. That team, there's like nobody on that team.
They got Ohapi. They got a good catcher.
They do have a good catcher. They have Jorge Soler. He's a good hit.
Players.
They do. They can't pitch to save their lives.
No, they can't. And they're not. They're streaky, but unfortunately, they're middle of the road streaky, so they're not going to go anywhere.
Well, I mean, they are in the wild card hunt. They are. I mean, they're only like a game out.
They're not. Yeah, they're right there with the Rangers, who are. Let's talk disappointment. They're friggin' disappointment.
Yeah, okay, here I've got. Oh, by the way, Angels best move they could have made: dropping Tim Anderson, my friend.
Oh God, thank God! I meant to text you. I meant to text you on that one. If you don't guys are listening, we're not Tim Anderson fans here.
He had one good year.
He did have a good year.
And he got to his head,
got a lot of
and
money.
He was a real big dick to everybody else after that.
He was. I don't think he's not a well-liked guy.
No.
And I was very happy. I was surprised they signed him, and then I was happy I think he's done. I can't see anybody picking him. I mean, there's better players out there if you want to pick somebody up, out of the boneyard. And he's not one of them.
Yeah, there's definitely better players. Maybe older players, but
what's with the Rizzer? Nobody picked my Rizzer up. The Rizzo. I think he's done.
I think he's done too.
I like him though.
He'll get a look later in the year when somebody after the trade deadline, somebody's going to miss on a first baseman.
Maybe
he'll get picked up.
He'll be a good coach. I think he's a good.
He would be a good.
I think he'd be a good coach.
He's a team guy.
He is. He's a really good team guy.
I did pull up their. I pulled up the Angels depth chart, and Kikuchi is their number one.
Yes, he is.
And that's not. He was supposed to be a number one when he came over here, but he's like a number 4. He's a back end of the rotation guy.
FYI, Yankees lit his ass up.
I know.
Okay,
Tyler Anderson 2, Jose Soriano 3, Kyle Hendricks 4, and Jack.
And Kyle Hendricks was good. He's just an older guy now.
Older, right? That's the problem.
That's what they pick up.
That's their.
I know.
It's just nothing. And then Kenley Jansen's their closer.
I know.
It's not.
Well, there's no closing opportunities.
Yeah, he's their short reliever at the end of games.
He's just like, hey, Kenley, it's your turn. 9th inning.
They just don't have anyone, and they got Travis d'Arnaud, but they have nowhere to put him, and he's been hitting the shit out of the ball the past 5 years.
But their strong point is their catcher.
Yeah,
they don't
Logan
need
Ohapi,
him.
right?
Yeah.
So you'd put him at first. Well, who cares?
Yeah.
So they do have Trout listed as their everyday DH right now with Soler and Wright, but I don't see Trout wanting to do that.
No,
it's going to take a coach
either.
telling him he can't.
I don't think he may do it for a little while until he's healthier, but I don't see that happening. He's a player.
Here's a good discussion point. So forever we thought Trout, the generational talent of that generation, he's the number one guy, right? And this is before Judge, before Ohtani, this coming through, right? I feel like Mookie Betts has taken over that spot.
The Mooker?
I think if you look back at a career, what they've accomplished, numbers, I feel like Mookie Betts is the number one. And I love Mike Trout. I think he was on the track to be one of the greatest ever baseball, but injuries killed him.
Oh, he's not anymore.
And Mookie stays on the field.
He's not anymore.
And he has the accomplishments and he has the numbers.
And I like Mookie, so I don't have any problem with that. But and he is a great player. And
he's amazing.
He is. And Trout, unfortunately, he was like a no doubt Hall of Famer. I know you and I disagree. I don't think he's a no doubt Hall of Famer.
He might not be first ballot now, but he is a Hall of Famer. Look at his numbers.
I know.
That's what all those writers go off. Their numbers.
I know, but he has not done anything for a few years now, unfortunately.
Well, he's just been hurt.
He has. He's always hurt. I mean, that's kind of the problem. He can't be hurt.
Yep.
And talking of, let me ask you this question. Hall of Famer, Paul Goldschmidt.
Yeah.
And you know what? I saw some arguments there saying maybe.
How
can
he
he
won?
maybe
He
be?
has MVPs.
The guy is friggin' amazing.
He has batting titles. He has MVPs. How's it not?
Him and Freddie Freeman are Hall of Fame first basemen. Freddie Freeman's in just because of his, well, he's
the
really
dude
good.
hammers the ball.
But his postseason stuff is great too. But they're both Hall of Famers.
Look back at those Diamondback teams when Goldschmidt was there.
Oh, I know.
He put that team on his back.
He is amazing. And he did it with the Cardinals too.
He did. Well, 1 year. He had one really bad year with the Cardinals.
But when they start talking about maybe, how can you maybe him? He's not a friggin' maybe. He's in.
That is wild.
He's in.
I think the thing with baseball and Hall of Fame is a lot of it has to do with postseason production, because that's when the lights are on base. Because let's face it, me and you are a different animal. We watch baseball every day.
Yeah.
Majority of fans are not.
They're
Watching at start of the year, end of the year, right? So those guys that vote should be watching, but there's probably some of those guys that don't too.
He's got to be in. Let me ask you this one. Salvador Perez.
I think so.
I think he is too.
He was one of the greatest catchers.
I think so too. Now I gotta say this. I thought I really thought he was older than what he is.
He's like 33.
He looks like he's like 40.
I know. He came into the league when he was super young.
He's been around forever. And I think he's a really good guy, and he's a great player.
He stays on the field.
And I was watching something. He's like 33 or 34, and I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
That just doesn't seem right.
Yep.
But he is. I think he's a Hall of Famer.
Speaking of, this is a different sport, but you think of players being old. How old do you think Lionel Messi is? How long has he played for?
He's played for about 100 years. He's got to be 36.
That's right on the money.
Is it?
He is 36 years
old.
How long has he been playing?
Oh, he's probably been playing since he was a teenager.
Jeez, that's wild.
I know.
Ronaldo been playing, feels like longer than him. Oh, not even 40. Turns 40 this year.
I know. Those guys have been around a long time.
Holy shit.
I know.
Make me feel old.
I know. I mean, well, because they start, soccer especially, they start really, really young.
They do. But the thing with soccer is they're done by their 30 or...
Yeah.
Like, that's why it's so amazing.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree.
Anywho, back to baseball.
Let's
Can we take a minute? I want to hear from you.
Okay.
Give me a little praise here from the Tampa Bay Rays, who are above 500.
They're in second place, man.
The beginning of the year, you told me there's got nobody on that team. They're not going to do shit.
I'm surprised with their record. I got to be honest. I am
wild
surprised.
card spot.
They're in second place in the East.
Hitting the shit out of the ball.
Yeah, they are.
Their first baseman is top 10 in hitting this year.
Who's that?
Who is it?
Lau.
No, that's their second baseman.
Who's the first?
Jonathan Aranda.
Oh, I don't follow the Rays like you do.
Yeah, well, I don't follow the Yankees either. But, sorry. As a respect thing for this podcast, I look at their shit just for you.
I was actually I was looking at the standings, and I was like, holy crap, the Rays are in second.
And guess what? They're in that classic Rays striking distance.
They are.
Where they're going to tell you what, the Yankees better not slump.
I think the Yankees got this year pretty well.
Probably, but Tampa can make it interesting.
We did lose to Dreamweaver, though, our closer.
Yep. I think 6 weeks.
Yeah, for like a month or something. But yeah, no, I'm saying they're there. And friggin', okay, the one coach I really don't like for Toronto, they're in second place.
They're winning.
They're tied with Tampa.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
They're not going to hold on. I
don't think so.
Their lineup is very good. They're not. Their bullpen is trash.
They're not. I don't think they're going to hold in there either. Bichette has been killing the ball though.
Who said that at the beginning? Who?
I did, didn't I? I picked him. He's on my fantasy team.
That's horseshit.
He's on my team.
That is horseshit.
He's my guy.
That's horseshit. I told you if I was between Vlad Guerrero and Bichette, I'd probably take Bichette because of longevity.
He's been playing really well, but he is on my fantasy team.
He has. They cut their hair. They cut their hair. They got the power back.
All right. So hey, let me ask you this: Who's the most disappointing team this year?
All right. So there's two teams that come to mind.
All right.
The Rockies are very disappointing this year.
Well, they can't be disappointing because they always suck.
Not this bad.
They're really bad. But
And how bad do you feel as the Marlins getting swept by them?
Marlins don't have anybody though either.
They're not as bad as the Rockies.
I mean, Marlins, Rockies, and White Sox.
They're terrible.
They're pretty terrible. The Rockies they're pretty bad, man.
They're really bad. I didn't think they'd be that bad. Here's disappointing team.
Okay.
They fired the coach already.
I know
it's the Orioles.
It's got to be the Orioles.
Hands down. Everybody picked them to win it this year.
What is going on? They are 25-36.
Look at their batting averages. It's really
bad.
Their
batting averages are horrible. They're all in the low twos.
None of them can hit right now.
Which is, and I had Gunnar on my fancy team. I think I benched him.
He'll I don't think you can expect that to continue, but I think they're too far out of it to make a push this year. They're
13
19
games out. They're way too far out.
But of the wild card, they're only like 7.5.
But they're too far out. I don't see them making a push.
No, not with an interim coach.
No.
They've had some injuries on the rotation. Holiday's not hitting.
No.
Gunner's not hitting.
You think they offload guys at trade? Any of these guys? They're not even young guys
the young
anymore.
Dudes. I don't know. Mullins will. Mullins will go.
The Muller, and then I don't think are the other guys even considered
Rutschman,
young still?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I like Rutschman, but I think he's good.
Yeah, Gunnar Henderson's been in the league for this is his third year.
Gunner's good.
The guy they moo at Cowser. Third year.
They are
second year
guys.
for Holiday.
What's going on though? They don't hit.
I don't know.
It's a weird deal.
And the timing of firing their coach was kind of strange too.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. I don't know. I don't understand that, but they are to me by far the most disappointing. I really just because of the talent level. Those guys are very talented.
I 100% thought they would. I did not think Tampa would be in second place.
Well, I didn't either. I told you.
Well, I did think Tampa would be competitive. You didn't.
No, I said they're always competitive. I said
you're backtracking because you're on a friggin' camera. You're crawfishing because you're on a. Oh my god! The hell was that?
I was crawfishing.
Crawfish across the street. Jesus Christ!
I know. I was crawfishing you.
Oh man!
Hey, what do you think? Let me ask this: what do you think of the New York Mets? Think they're gonna win?
Soto's been just shitting his own pants the whole year.
Yeah, $765 million worth.
He's been bad.
But he's okay. Let's be honest. He is a good player, but he's not a 350 hitter.
He's not,
he's not a good defensive.
He's
guy.
not an $800 million. He was so good in that Yankees lineup because he had protection.
He was.
He had so much protection,
and it's different. I mean, God, they walked friggin' Judge. Intentionally walked him twice last night.
Mm-hmm.
They're not walking Alonso. Are those guys?
No.
I mean, even though Pete Alonso is a good player and he has actually having a good year, but they're not.
You're not walking Alonso. You're not walking Lindor.
No.
Well, maybe Lindor after. I mean, when he's hot,
good.
He hits.
He's good.
But who else is on that team too? You looked at that Yankees team last year, top to bottom. There was protection. There's if Soto's not in between those two guys, he's gonna get pitched around.
Yeah, and he's not. I got to be honest. I'm so happy. So we got Max Fried.
Yeah,
we got Goldie.
Goldschmidt's killing the ball.
Goldschmidt is a player, man.
He's good. He's been good forever.
We got great players. We have a much better team than the Yankees. Because I'm part of the organization.
Yeah, all right.
I'm the George Costanza of the organization.
All right, there, cotton jerseys.
But I mean, we had a much better team without him.
Yeah,
and the Mets are they're in first place. They have a great record. The Phillies are right behind them. Nationals aren't that bad this year. I don't think this is their year.
But
I think
the Braves
are close.
Braves are disappointing.
Braves suck.
They're disappointing.
I know they were always, and I don't like the Braves, so I'm not that sad. But they were always right up there, and they're not anymore.
No. There's a few teams that you're just kind of like, what the hell's going on? Like Boston loaded up, and they don't look great.
They had a little run there, and then now
Devers is killing the ball this year, but that's about it.
He's mad.
He's so pissed off.
He's an angry beaver.
Hot take. They move him. Hot take. They don't want to deal with that shit, and they move him.
Oh, man.
They paid him so much money.
He crushes the ball, though.
He hits these shit, but he's the only one.
He is, but, man, I don't know how you move him. He destroys the ball.
He's not willing to move positions. He's not. I love Devers. I think he's an amazing third baseman. I hate Boston.
You know,
I'd love to see him on a different team.
He's getting a lot of pushback on the, like, you should be a team guy.
First baseman.
But here's the deal.
Why?
Here's the deal. Normally I would probably agree with that, but I think they did him dirty, man.
Yeah.
Because they didn't tell him they were picking up.
Gave him a huge contract to be the third baseman.
Yeah, they didn't talk to him about the Bregman deal. They brought him in, and then they told him DH. And so I don't blame the guy. I got to be honest with you. In this instance, I don't blame him. But
it's fair.
He is taking a lot of shit about not.
He's taking so much shit about.
But he keeps hitting.
Yeah. Yeah, he moved to DH for you.
Hey, so I got a guy for you. Let me ask you about this guy.
Okay.
Hall of Famer or not? Jose Ramirez. Cleveland Guardians.
Yeah. Dude, yes, absolutely.
Is that guy amazing?
He's the best third baseman in the league every year.
He gets no...
zero credit.
Zero credit. He doesn't get any...
You know why? Because he's quiet.
He is quiet. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he just goes, he hits, and then goes home.
But, I mean, he is an amazing player. I think he's been in the MVP top five like 4 or 5 times.
His bat on ball ratio, he doesn't strike out, man.
No. He's a great player, good dude.
Ton of power, has zero protection in the lineup, and still hits the shit out of the ball.
You never hear his name.
Never hear his name.
He's an amazing player. I give him that. And Stephen Kwan is like a freaking
right there
really
too. Yes, but that's past few years. I mean, Ramirez has been doing this.
He's been doing it for
a long time.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know why he doesn't.
I don't. Maybe it's because it's Cleveland. You think
it could
small
be
market?
Yeah, and let's face it, a lot of the stuff you hear is ESPN.
Yeah.
And ESPN is notoriously a Yankees, Boston. No, for real. They're in the Northeast. They cover that. Right?
Come on. They're not up the friggin' Dodgers' asses, please.
Well, they are right now.
Please.
I'm not saying they're not, but they're not in Cleveland.
They're not in Cleveland. No,
they're not in friggin' Tampa.
No,
you know what I mean?
Nobody's in Tampa, which is they're not really in Tampa. Let's say
selling out that stadium, my friend.
Let's say they're actually like Yankee Juniors. Let's just call them the Yankee Juniors.
No,
they're
what the fuck? Yeah,
they're in a little Yankee stadium. A little one.
Don't even fucking start this shit. Don't start this right now.
Call them Yankee Juniors.
Don't start this shit right
Let's
now.
call them Yankee Juniors and be done with it. Okay.
All right. They're at Steinbrenner Field. I understand.
All right, let's talk. I want to talk about the Dodgers for just a second. So, Freddie Freeman, he's an amazing player.
Yeah.
Can I? Is it even legal for me to say this? I'm pretty sick of friggin' Ohtani. Kind of over him.
Why? Because he's so good?
Okay. He only DHs. He doesn't do anything else.
Oh, my God. You really changed your tune on this one, my friend. Holy shit.
He does nothing
else. Come on, let's do this.
So he doesn't do anything else. He is not pitching. He hasn't pitched.
He's about to.
Okay, if he starts pitching, then I'll change my tune. But all he does at this point is DH. Now, how is he more valuable than somebody that's playing the field and hitting?
Because they won't let him play the field.
I'm just saying.
But they won't let him because you look back.
What does he play? What position would he play?
Right field. He was a right fielder. He was one of the best right fielders ever in Japanese baseball. Ever.
Well, why isn't he playing?
Because they want to pitch. He was one of the best pitchers ever.
And
when he pitches, he's one of the best pitchers in the game.
He is a good pitcher. I don't know. Maybe I'm wore out with the whole Ohtani thing. Is that possible? I think it is.
I mean, it is, right? Law of diminishing returns type of thing.
I mean, it's just like constantly Ohtani. And there's, you know what, Freeman.
That team is stacked.
They are stacked.
But they're not playing very well.
No.
They're not.
Well, they played the Yankees pretty damn well.
Well, yeah. Ohtani had 2 bombs.
All right.
Judge on
and how about the guy? How about the one guy? Okay, maybe I'm misreading this dude. Not a fan, Max Muncy.
He kind of has that asshole face.
Doesn't he have that?
He has that classic.
Like, you're
he's
a dick.
He's the AJ Pierzynski of this year, of this time frame. Remember, everyone hated that guy.
He's probably the nicest guy in the world.
Probably.
He just comes across as a dick.
But so was AJ Pierzynski outside. But he was a real big dick on the baseball field.
And then this friggin' Muncie hits 2 friggin' dingers on me.
Yeah, he hits the ball.
Son of a bitch. And he hadn't been hitting the ball. His average like 210, and he
when they play the Yankees, they hit.
Bastard.
When everybody plays the
He
Yankees.
might be a nice guy. If you get anyone out there knows him, he's a nice guy.
He might be. But
he just looks like a dick.
He does.
Okay.
And he gets in fights and stuff. He's chirps.
He's dickish.
He's
the new name.
He's
dickish.
He's dickish. It's fucking weird.
He's a chirper.
All right, the last team I do want to talk to you about or ask you about is what are the Rangers going to do?
Oh, God. What's up with the Rangers? DeGrom
they just can't hit.
DeGrom's having a great year.
I know. It's like the Mets all over again for him.
I know.
He gets no offensive production.
Is it guys hurt? What is it? I don't understand why they're not winning.
No, I mean, you have the guys are out there, right? Langford's playing. Young is playing. They've got Jake Berger they just signed, who they ended up having to drop down to the minors to try and fix him. He's playing.
I don't know.
You know what it is? They're leaving so many people on base. Their hitting with runners in scoring position is one of the worst in baseball.
But I don't know. To me,
Seager has been
they're disappointing.
Trash this year. I dropped him for my fans. Corey Seager, I dropped him.
Yeah,
he's just not hitting.
He's not doing anything.
Simeon's not hitting.
I mean, they got Evan Carter.
Mm-hmm. Langford's doing fine.
Hey, didn't they drop Adolis Garcia?
He's sitting.
He's sitting, and he was like their big hero of the
World Series,
the playoffs there. Yeah,
but he's gonna. Okay? Now that's a good question here. When the trade deadline comes around, are they gonna? I mean, because that division is not very strong.
No, they should be doing better.
Do you think they offload, or do you think they pick up?
God,
because you can make a run in that division very easily.
I think they got to stay. You know what? You got to take advantage of the fact that DeGrom is dealing, man.
They have so many young, awesome players.
You have to take advantage of that year he's having. I mean, they're not that far out, but they're upside down. They're 29-34 right now.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
That was heartbreaking for them last night when Tampa walked it off on an infield single. I loved it.
Oh, did they? I didn't see it.
Scored 2 runs on an infield single.
God.
Simeon never threw the ball. He picked the ball up and looked at every base.
Really?
Never threw it. Caminero scored from second. He's slow as shit.
My God.
He scored from second.
That's crazy shit.
That's the stuff that's happening to them.
That's bad coaching.
That is bad coaching.
They wouldn't get rid of Bochy, though.
Hell no.
He's like a
legend. He is a legend. Well, I mean, we say hell no, but they could.
Boy, that would be a tough. They wouldn't do it in the season.
It would be no, not in season.
Yeah.
It would be a mutual parting.
Yeah. The other guy that they keep putting in. Do you remember Lewis Robert Jr.?
Yeah.
He had 1 year.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
And he's still like the trade talk for the White Sox, but no.
Well,
he's
who else
not
do
an
they
upgrade.
have?
But he's not an upgrade to anybody.
Who else do they have? Benintendi's not. He's done. He's old. He's not.
He was. Benintendi wasn't even an everyday player for the Yankees, and all of a sudden he
was every day for Boston.
He was,
and then he
was.
Vaughn might be their 3rd best hitter.
Yeah, they don't have any trade.
They have
assets.
nothing.
They don't have any minor league either.
They
got 0
depleted minors.
Yeah, sadly,
very bad.
And there's teams that have great minor leagues. I think the Pirates are still pretty good.
They are they're not good. Their minor league system is good, but they are horrible.
The minor league system, and the talk. Okay, how stupid is this? Have you heard the talk to maybe trade
moving
Skeens
with idiots?
He's friggin' been playing a year and a half.
He's a rookie.
Good God. Yeah. He's the only reason you probably even win a game.
Unless you get Aaron Judge quality guys back,
that's the stupidest.
You don't move Skeens.
You build a team around Skeens.
Yes.
Jesus. I was skeptical because I'm always skeptical when the college guys come in and they have like a good entry. But he's legitimately really good.
He's very good.
Yeah.
Like he is Cy Young good.
Yeah, he is good. But good God. Talk about trading him? That's the stupidest shit in the world.
It is Pittsburgh.
That's ESPN Bullshit.
Yeah, but it's also Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it is.
They make some weird shit. Their football team just signed Aaron Rodgers, so they make some fucking weird moves, man.
I know. They waited. Okay, well, not that we're going to switch over, but they waited for him.
Yeah.
Good God.
They kept saying that Kenny Pickett was going to be their star. Not Pickett. It was Mason Rudolph.
Yeah.
Come on.
I know.
Didn't draft anyone.
And you know who they played the first game this year?
Jets.
Jets suck too.
They're not good.
I can't believe. The only thing I will say on the football note is much better coach in Pittsburgh than there was with the Jets. I don't know if that means anything, and they can't just give them carte blanche like they did in the Jets. They gotta hold them accountable.
Well, I think Tomlin will. Because Tomlin will lose his job after this year if it doesn't work.
Tomlin will. I agree.
They should have drafted a quarterback.
I don't know what doing.
They should have drafted a quarterback just to sit behind Rodgers. That's fine. Yeah. 1 year.
Well, it's gonna be the circus starts. It is a
fucking circus.
It's gonna be fun to watch.
It is a goddamn circus. Because there's so much bullshit that comes with that guy. If they let him do the McAfee shit, if they let him go on his retreat like mid-season vacations, like that's not. You don't build a team.
Nah, you can't do that.
That.
That's freaking ridiculous.
Really dumb.
Hey, back on. Let me throw this back.
All right, bring us back to baseball.
Back to baseball. Give me your thoughts. Diamondbacks. You think they make a run?
They do.
They're 31-31. They're 500.
They are 500. That division's stacked. San Francisco's not going to sustain. Although Adames started hitting the ball for San Francisco.
San Francisco's a surprising team.
It's very surprising.
I
don't know if they sustained through September, though.
I think the Padres are going to start. They have a very good team, but they're very streaky. And the Arizona games I've watched, they're consistent and they've been close. They haven't really been blown out too much. Yeah. I think they'll like every year
trade deadline's going to be very telling for that team.
They put a big push at the end of every year.
Because Suarez is shitting on the ball this year.
Yeah.
He's killing the ball.
Eugenio?
Yeah. Eugenio.
Okay.
He's hitting the ball very well this year. I think they have a pretty good team. So.
How about the Cubbies? How about my boy
PCA?
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Nothing else on that team.
They're killing.
They keep winning.
They have, I think, the best record in the freaking league.
All right.
They're third. Well, not the best. Detroit actually has the best record.
Cincinnati's disappointing. Milwaukee's been disappointing. Well, I don't know if Milwaukee. They're over 500.
Cincinnati. I like Cincinnati. I think
Pittsburgh's been very disappointing.
Pittsburgh's disappointing.
Cincinnati has been disappointing this year.
I thought they'd do better with a new coach, but
right.
I don't know.
The Cubs, that division is gettable. So the Cubs are getting it.
Cubs are playing really well.
They're playing very well.
Very well.
But okay, is that team going to beat the Dodgers though in the playoffs?
No.
Is that team going to beat San Diego in the playoffs? No.
Pete Crow Armstrong, PCA.
You can't win with one player.
Hey, side note, did you know his mom was in the Mighty Ducks?
No.
Hey!
Which one?
She was the mom.
Oh. Look at that.
She was the mom on Mighty Ducks.
Oh, how about that? Well, he's playing very good baseball.
He is playing, and he's pretty kind of a goofy guy.
He is a goofy guy. I just don't think they have the sustaining power. All right. They're very good in that division. They might win it, but I think when it comes to the playoffs, they're going to get.
I mean, the Cardinals are hanging with them.
The Cardinals are hanging with them. And the NL wild card is it's interesting to me, right? Philly and San Diego, I think, are kind of mainstays, and they have enough to stay there. But who gets that last one? San Francisco, St. Louis, Milwaukee, Arizona, Cincinnati. Well, Cincinnati's 5 out. So you have a decent amount of teams within striking range from 3.5 to none out. St. Louis makes it in, and they have to play the Cubs. I think St. Louis beats the Cubs.
I don't know. St. Louis has to maintain. So this was supposed to be they sell
right
Arenado and they just go rebuild.
Now they don't have to.
They don't have to. Then they got a great record, but I don't know if they maintain that. I don't see them maintaining it. I think the Brewers always traditionally make a late run.
Yeah, Milwaukee does.
They always do.
They do, and they have a very good team.
They do have a good team.
They have a very good team. They need help in the rotation. Like if the Brewers make a move for a decent arm, they're probably gonna end up surging on that division.
Get Devin Williams back.
No, they don't want him.
I don't know. Airbender. They get the Airbender one back.
The Airbender's been going over the fence.
Dude, he's scary. One time I'd like to get a friggin' closer that doesn't scare you. God. I like Weaver because he just very consistently
It's the Mariano curse. You can't it's hard to back up Mariano Rivera.
Just throw strikes. Don't walk guys.
But it's not that simple. You know it's not that simple.
As a closer, though, you can't start walking guys.
No, you can't walk guys, but you can't just throw it right down the middle either.
You can't do that, but anyway.
I get what you're saying.
He's a little disappointing.
All right. Well, we will check back in on baseball here. I think there's a lot of good stuff going on. As far as other sports, we have the finals. We'll definitely update once those are over. Honestly, the Stanley Cup has been super intriguing this year.
That's good. Connor David, what do you think?
Connor David is
the guy.
God, he's so
good.
The
man?
He just does not come off the ice.
Yeah.
They just play him and Draisaitl just are constantly on the ice.
Yeah.
And they score a lot.
Those are fun. They're fun games to watch. They were down too.
They were.
They came back and won that one.
Yeah. I would love to see. I want to see Ottawa win it for two reasons. A Canadian. Do you know the last time a Canadian team won the Stanley Cup?
I don't know.
1994.
Really?
94.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And it's going to set up for like a trilogy if they can win. Ottawa wins this, and because Florida's got a lot of young, good players, and Ottawa's going to hold on to players if they win it to try and have like that third Stanley Cup. That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be cool to see them win. They have good players.
They do.
It's not and it's the NHL. It's not a us versus them kind of. It's just the NHL.
No, and those guys play for so long.
Yeah.
Did you know Connor McDavid's in his 10th year?
No, I thought he was younger than that.
10 years. 10th year.
He's probably only 28 or something.
It's crazy how long those guys play.
But they start young too. They come into the NHL.
Ovechkin's going to play again next year.
Is he?
Yeah.
God.
That team is good. He wants
he's
goals.
Good. Obviously he's good and he keeps scoring goals.
Wild.
Did you see I saw an interview with Wayne Gretzky, and he was asked what record does he think won't be broken? And the only one he said he thinks won't be broken is he scored 50 goals in 39 games. And the record before that was 50 goals in 50 games. That's a lot of freaking goals.
I just don't think I think the assists record. He has so many. Nobody's even close.
He was an amazing player. But you know what? He's cool about these guys. I mean, he's a hockey fan. He got his legacy. He doesn't need any of those, the records fall, they fall. So he's a pretty cool guy when he goes on an interview.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun.
All those hockey guys are like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. They just kind of, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just kind of hang out guys.
Yeah.
All right, Bunk. Any other sports news you'd like to get to, my friend?
Let's see. I was going to go pickleball. I got no pickleball, no badminton, no bocce ball.
Hey, I will say this. Soccer-wise, the Club World Cup starts next week.
Okay.
So those are not the big World Cup like the national teams, but it's the Club World Cup that FIFA's starting. So like Chelsea.
Okay.
But also teams from the U.S., from MLS will be in it. Teams from all around the world qualified. So
are they playing in Austin, anybody?
Not in Austin, but they are playing in the U.S.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool.
I did see the Silver of the NBA said that they will be expanding. He's pushing to expand. I wonder if they expand to Austin.
I don't know if they will.
Not big enough?
It's too close to San Antonio.
That's true. I don't know. Where would they expand to? What teams? Probably one that got taken away.
Baltimore, Seattle. Seattle's a big one.
Yeah.
I think Seattle would be first.
Yeah.
Las Vegas.
Oh, God.
You know that they're going to get something. But you know they're going to get something.
They get everything. And they don't even want it. They don't want the baseball team.
No, but they're going to get it.
They're getting it. They got the football team. They're going to get a baseball team. Yeah, you're right. They have a hockey team.
L.A.
I guess it is time for basketball.
LA has two teams. San Diego doesn't have a team. That would be a market there.
Yeah.
The Bay Area has a team.
Well, they have. Yeah, the Bay Area has the the Currys.
There's no basketball team in Cincinnati.
Mm-mm.
So there's some markets that they could definitely get into.
Be interesting if they expand.
And they're willing to take a shot on smaller markets. I mean, look at Orlando, right? They're willing to take a shot on different Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
So I could see some pretty cool places.
Yeah.
I mean, OKC's in the finals right now. That's a small city
It's
compared.
It'd be interesting to see if they expand.
Yeah.
I like watching that. And basketball, they don't have as many players as other sports. And I'm sure there's good players that are sitting and not making it. So
yeah,
it'd be good. All right, that's all I had.
That's all I got too.
Hey, we got a new segment.
Yes, sir.
We're going food with Chef Pick. But I got to give you your intro music.
Give me Oh, we got some intro music? Oh, boy. Let's hear this.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Just for your food segment.
What is this bullshit? What? All right. Discount my profession more, why don't you? You jerk. Jesus Christ.
Cheese fries and grits.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Cheese fries and grits.
What do you got? What kind of food stuff do you got?
All right, so I've been doing a lot of work with other cooks, chefs wanting to get better. And my God, man, the questions that I'm getting are mind-blowing, right?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite one so far, okay? So making a dish that has braised meat in it, but no bones and stuff.
Okay.
You know what a garnish is, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's a garnish?
Garnish is a little something you put on top. Boop.
Hey, there you go. There you go. All right.
I'm not a food guy.
Hey,
I get it.
What do you think? I was asked if it was a good garnish for this dish. It's a slow-cooked bean stew.
Bean stew.
Yeah.
Garnish. Little cilantro. Little basil.
That would make sense, right?
Little basil.
No, neither of those. Keep going. One more.
Garnish. Is it big? Probably something big.
How about cooked rib bones?
Cooked rib bones?
Ribs.
As a garnish?
Can I garnish that with rib bones?
That doesn't make sense.
There's no ribs in it.
Wait, big giant friggin' bone? All right, I'm lost. I don't get that. They don't know what a garnish is.
They wanted to put a bone on top of the dish.
What's this, like a friggin' dinosaur shit or something? What the hell is that? All right, that makes no sense. You can't even answer that. Bones.
Bone. Just a big old bone.
God. I don't know a lot about food, but I know that's ridiculous. Holy shit.
Just a bone on stuff.
You should have said yes.
What?
And said, send me a picture.
I wanted to so badly, but they were going to serve it to someone. I was like, nah. Doing the consulting
I don't get
stuff
that.
is not, it's wild.
I don't
man.
understand bones, though. I'm trying to
They
picture
wanted
this.
to cook ribs.
Yeah.
Take the bone out of the rib.
Okay, and just take the bones.
Just the bone. No meat on it. Just the bone.
Put the fucking bones on there.
Put it right on top.
I don't understand that. That makes no sense. Like, what was the thought process on that?
I don't know.
Holy shit.
It blew my mind.
I
didn't know what to say.
I don't even understand.
It took me a minute to reply to that one.
That's
yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah. So I've been getting some pretty wild requests. I've been helping out with quite a few things there. That one really, really caught me off guard.
That one's
yeah, that one really caught me off guard there.
I can picture the Fred Flintstone barbecue.
Yes, that's immediately what my brain, like hanging off the side of his cart.
That's what I picture. That's pretty good stuff, man. Ouch.
Yeah, it has been a grind, my friend, in the food world.
That's even better than my pontoons.
That is better than the pontoon.
Pontoons are good.
As pontoon. So I'd like to see, do you have any culinary questions?
I'm not a culinary guy. Let's just be upfront.
That's true.
Let's front. I made bread the other day.
In a bread maker. It's not making bread.
Come on, I
you
knew you were gonna
mixed
crush
some
me on
you
that.
mixed some dough and put it in a
No, I didn't
friggin'
mix anything. I
machine.
just put all the stuff in the machine.
Oh, it mixes it for you?
Yeah, it mixes
my
it.
God.
You put the ingredients in and you turn her on. I did make the bread, so
You didn't make bread. That's not making bread.
I think
You stuck some shit in a machine.
and I made it. It was good stuff,
The machine
man.
made the bread.
That's about to extend my culinary
honest.
experiences.
All right.
I can do that in hot dogs, and I'm a man on hot dogs. Even though some people don't like them, because I microwave them, and that's the hot dog. I do microwave my hot dogs, though. And make them pop a little bit. Poop, poop.
So that was my fun food story for the week.
I'm trying. You know what? I'm gonna leave this and still picture like the
friggin' brontosaurus
the
bone.
rack over the brontosaurus thing. The Fresh Flintstones.
Can I use a rib bone to garnish? You're making it's the dish. It's called feijoada.
Okay.
So it's a Brazilian black bean and pork stew.
Where do the rib bones come in?
I don't
understand
know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like sit down with this person and go explain this to me.
I can't though.
I know you can't.
They're paying me to not do that. They're paying me to say yes or no.
Did you tell them no?
I said no.
Okay.
Yeah, I did say no. I said that's a horrible idea. You get somebody hurt. I had a chef friend that said, "Yeah, tell them to just point them to the people's mouths."
Oh my God, man! Good God, put a sign on them. That's bad.
That's bad.
All right, that was a good story there, Nick.
All right, Bunk.
Hey, we want to have a little section where we do like a sports history,
Yeah,
or an
absolutely.
obscure fact or something. I know you had something for us.
I have a good one for you today. Okay, you got next week, but this is a baseball fact here.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of Clarence Blethen?
No, I have.
This is a baseball player from the 1920s.
Okay.
He was a pitcher. His name and nickname were Clarence Climax Blethen.
Oh, snap doodle. We're going somewhere I don't know we need to be.
This man
famously
tucked his false teeth in his back pocket during games, thinking his toothless appearance would intimidate batters.
Oh, my God. God. The 20s and the friggin' early parts of baseball.
Old Gummy Climax.
Gummy. Why do they call him Climax? I gotta ask that question.
Oh no.
I'm not even gonna say it. It's too bad.
Clarence Climax Blethen.
Gum you to death, old Clarence.
Oh, you're knocking over my camera here. Laughing so hard. I got it. I saved us. We're good.
All right. Clarence will gum you. He'll come up there and gum you. That's pretty ridiculous.
Why are the nicknames so wild?
I don't know. The 20s, the early parts of baseball, they had some great names. I mean, they all had nicknames.
Yes,
I mean, it's good shit.
Yes, they did every single one.
They did every one of them. That's weird, though. I mean, okay, well, how old could he have been? Couldn't have been that old.
The 20s, I don't know. He had no teeth.
That's what I'm saying. He tucked them in his back pocket. That's friggin' that's weird. That shit's weird.
All right, I'm pitching today. Back pocket.
Go get him, Climax.
Throw that spitball.
Oh, God. Woo.
Oh, that's my obscure fact for the day, my friend.
That's a good one. We'll be bringing you more each week. Little known baseball facts.
You told me about another person. I've got a picture of this guy.
So, Walt Williams played in the 60s and 70s, nickname No Neck. And I got to be honest, that poor guy had no friggin' neck.
All right, I'm pulling up a picture here. We can show it to the camera. I have never seen a human being look like this before.
He has no neck.
I've never ever seen that before.
And then the thing is, just the way he is, I don't know how swung it just, I don't know.
All right, so for the viewers at home,
there's the no neck.
No
basketball.
neck.
He's got no neck. And if
Wild.
you look at a video like when he's running, he's just running. He's got no freaking neck. It's the craziest shit I've ever seen.
It is wild.
That
is pretty wild.
He played like 10 years. He had a career. Hell,
10 years. That is a career.
Good God.
Man, this is
neck Williams.
This is a better picture. Oh boy, here's old No Neck.
That's the one.
Holy shit!
It looks like
he has no neck.
He's got no freaking neck.
I've never seen that before.
It's the craziest shit ever.
Holy crap!
You guys got to check him out. Check out old Walt Williams, aka No Neck Williams, and you got to see him running though. Got to watch a video of him running and batting. It's just the craziest shit.
That is wild.
He was 5'6". That's how tall he was. But he was really, really muscular. And I guess I don't know.
Jose Altuve, but with traps.
They said he was so muscular, even as a baby, that medical personnel were unable to reach a vein except in the back of his neck.
Oh my God!
He developed a crick in his neck, which then stiffened and shrank.
What? Baseball facts are obscure.
He played football, basketball, and baseball.
Holy
good for
crap.
him. You gotta give him credit, but
very much so. But holy shit!
Holy shit! That's
wild.
It's like one big muscle, maybe. I don't know. It's friggin' weird. Anyway, that's your fact of the day.
Fact of the day. All right, Bunk. We are coming to the end of our time together here. But
that was a good one. Happy to be back.
I'm happy to be back too.
It's a good for
Absolutely. Definitely check this out. We're going to be, if you're listening to this on audio, we are on YouTube now. Definitely check that out. You can see our faces made for radio.
They have radio faces. We have necks, though. We do have necks.
That is wild. And we have teeth. So. All right. Well, if you're having fun, we'd love to hear from y'all. We want to do a part of the show where we answer questions from y'all or just bring anything up that you want to share with us. So definitely send us anything into the Bunk and Pick podcast at gmail.com. And you can hit us on Instagram, whatever. We're around.
Sounds good.
Definitely check it out. And we're really appreciative of all you guys. Happy to be back there, Bunk.
Happy to be back, and we will see you here next week. Same time, same place.
Nice.
Same bat channel.
Okay.
Hey, I'm going to take us out with our cool new song.
Yes. Give us the new song. All right. As always, though, we are Rolling Balls. Oh my God, what are you doing up there?